Alright, this video is about a recent TED Talks that is really disturbing. Um, it shows that the left is trying to normalize pedophilia and pedophiles, which is horrible. I have two young kids, so I don't want those type of people anywhere near them. Um, any sane parent would not want those type of people near their kids. Period. And what this TED Talks does, and I'll put a link to the TED Talks below so people can read it or listen to it. But this woman does this whole story about this guy who's a pedophile, but he hasn't, done anything with the kid, and we ought to feel sorry for him. It's like, no, I'm not going to feel sorry for a little complete psychopath who wants to jump in bed with children. Okay, this is bad. I mean, sorry, but no, not sorry at all, actually, but I don't want to be anywhere near people like this. There's a reason why, if there's that creepy guy over at the playground, the parents are like, stay away from him, because they're protecting their children from predators. These people are predators. If someone came to me and said that they had that type of, thing, like, this is what they prefer, I'm like, dude, you need to go see a medical doctor to make sure you don't have a brain tumor or something. Make sure you don't have something happening in your brain that's causing you really weird stuff, and go see a psychiatrist or a psychologist or see someone and get some professional help. Because these people are sick. If the guy had a brain tumor, then, okay, you have a brain tumor, it goes away, okay. I'm not excusing anything about pedophiles. Nothing. I will excuse nothing. But this is disgusting. This is sick, and they're like making this person feel so bad, and they're like, well, it's not really, they say it's not a sickness, but it's a sexual preference. Like, no, it's not a sexual preference, it's a sickness. This is disgusting. These people are despicable. And to go even further, if you see some of the stuff, of course, out of San Francisco, where else, that there's one where this kid was at the gay pride parade, and he was being all gay pride-ish, and I guess this kid was like 6, 7, 8 years old, and he was like twerking. I'm like, really? If this would have happened 20 years ago, the parents would have lost custody of that kid. The state would have rightfully, Child Protective Service would have yanked that kid out of that family and gone, yeah, you know what? You don't need to be with these kids. Especially, now California's kind of weird, so who knows? But still, oh my God, this is ridiculous. Then there's another thing about it. Boy's like 8 years old and he wants to be a drag queen. Not 18, 8. 8-year-olds don't need to be drag queens. When you're an adult, you can do what you want, and I'm not going to say if that's what you want to do, that's fine. You want to be RuPaul? Go right ahead and be RuPaul. You ain't got nothing against RuPaul. But it's just, dude, no. The left is getting worse and worse about that. The far left is getting so whacked out that the kind of center left, or the slightly left, are going, yeah, we're kind of going away from you people. This is a type of insanity that these people are pushing. And this stuff has got to be stopped. Luckily, I live in a part of the country that type of stuff probably would not be tolerated. Austin ain't that bad yet. And I don't think I don't live in Austin anymore. That place is about as insane as it is. And like I said, I don't know any. I'm not going to get any. I don't know any people who I know that are that way, like pedophile type people. I want nothing to do with them. I want them anywhere near my kids. Period. But this stuff has got to stop. This stuff is this is disgusting. And I'm sitting there listening to this woman going, you have a degree in psychology or psychiatry? I can't remember if she was like psychologist or psychiatrist because I get the two confused. But this is insane. Extremely insane. Once you listen to this, you're like, are you nuts? Obviously, you're crazy. No, it's okay, for a psychologist to have to have care for their patients, to have caring for their patients, not caring like they jump in bed type caring, but caring like, hey, we want you to be better type caring. Have some, just, this is disgusting. To say it's a sexual preference, my ass, this is a sickness. These people need professional help. And if you do anything to touch a kid, then you need to be put under the jail. Period. I'm telling you, this stuff is getting worse. But a good thing is people are hearing about this, and they're not hiding it anymore. And that way, this isn't like the center left or the slightly left. So even the slightly left are like, dude, you're kind of no. But the far left is getting nuttier and nuttier, and stuff like this is proving. I mean, TED Talks already lost some respect from me when they actually put Anita Sarkeesian in there. Now, I'm not accusing Anita Sarkeesian of doing anything with kids. Okay, I'm not doing that at all. I am not accusing her of anything. But I don't have any respect for her because she's a phony. But on the other hand, when they brought this person up, and I will rank that TED Talks, it's like disturbing. And at the end, people are clapping. I'm like, maybe they're clapping because like this disturbing thing is over. I was like, lady, you are crazy. Maybe not crazy, but do you not understand what type of things? There's a reason why people shy and go away from these type of people. There's a reason why that creepy guy wandering around the playground, the parents are like, stay away from him. It's to keep their kids safe. These people are nuts. Okay? This is insane. And I'm putting this out there because the left is trying to normalize this type of stuff, and it's not normal. It never has been normal. It's not normal. It never will be normal, nor should it ever be considered normal. It shouldn't be. Pedophilia is, it's just icky. It's just, ugh. I want nothing to do with this stuff. I like seeing these people thrown in jail, or under the jail, Oh my God, really? There's a difference, between, saying, hey, you got good looking kids here. That's saying, hey, you got nice looking kids. That's a compliment. And being attracted to them. There's a difference. We all know this. But if you're attracted to kids, you need specific. If you're attracted to kids, if you're attracted to like kids under 12, unless you're 12, if you're a 12-year-old attracted to a 12-year-old, that's okay. Because, kids attract to kids, that's fine. If you're a 12-year-old boy and you like this 12-year-old girl, that's okay. If you're 22 and you're kind of, no. This stuff is horrendous. This is horrible, horrible, horrible. And TED Talks ought to be ashamed of themselves for this. Really, this is, no. Yeah, my respect for TED Talks went out the window after this one. I'm going to put a link so you can hear it yourself. And if you're not disturbed, then maybe you've seen worse or heard worse. But if you find out this is despicable as I do, then maybe people can get together and tell TED Talks, hey, cut this crap out. Don't just let anybody in there. I know what these people are going to say before you go in there. They've had some really good stuff on TED Talks. I really love. But this is just, really, lady? Are you just seriously? But I'm going to tell you this right now: keep your kids safe and keep people away from people. Keep your kids away from people like that. That's about it. Before I keep on rambling on.